Good morning everyone. This is Kailin Kamikawa. This time, it's been almost 10 years since the Great East Japan earthquake struck on March 11, 2011. I would like to reiterate the reaction of South Korea at that time. Various information flowed at that time due to the harshness of South Korea's daily response to Japan. Some of them are true, but I also found some false information. The live broadcast of the tsunami caused by the earthquake was live, saying, "I was able to see a moving sight." The Korean media on the day after the earthquake had headlined, "Japan sinks." I used the banner of "Congratulations on the earthquake" in the AFC soccer game. Korean internet users respond to the earthquake, "I'm more happy than the Japan-Korea match goal, it's been a warm story for the first time in a while," and so on. 76.5% of Koreans answered, "If another earthquake occurs in Japan, I will not help anymore." This is a story of buying words, selling words, for information saying, there was no assistance from South Korea. Only 2 dogs, 1 escaped, and 5 were dispatched. This was an emergency dispatch on 3/12, and then 102 rescue teams were dispatched on 3/14. A Korean was arrested for stealing in a disaster area in Aomori Prefecture. 11 people were caught trying to stow away in the turmoil of the earthquake. It was the amount of money donated by 7-Eleven. 70% of the donations from the Great East Japan earthquake in South Korea were donated to the Takeshima Conservation Project, and 10% to comfort women's organizations. This is 80% of the donations of the staff of Jeomcheon GU, Seoul. It was diverted to support Dokdo protection activities. That has nothing to do with it, and it is a local story. The collected donations were used for scholarships. Korean registered Shigetomi Hayashi was arrested for stealing the earthquake relief money. The admission fee for the reconstruction support live for all K-pop appearances was supposed to be donated, but it was not donated. Korean media reports that this will be a special demand for tsunamis in South Korea. Now that Japanese competitors have collapsed due to the earthquake, there is a chance for 1,000 times. Reported. Started repair work on Takeshima's heliport, which had been frozen for more than 10 years. A Korean aircraft A380 makes a demonstration flight over Takeshima. Prepared an unprecedented public relations booth at the venue of the International Map Competition and carried out the Tokai Joint Writing Campaign. Korean parliamentarian arrives at the Northern Territories. And so on, due to textbook exam questions at that time, etc. There was also a timely batting that Japan's response to Takeshima was regarded as a problem in South Korea. I think there was a misunderstanding. Again, here at that time Masatoshi Muto, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Japan to the Republic of Korea, I would like to introduce some of them. Thanks to South Korea for its support during the 2011 off the Pacific coast of Tohoku earthquake. In the wake of this big earthquake and tsunami we received heartfelt condolences from so many Koreans. Also, with the prompt dispatch of rescue teams and warm support, furthermore, nationwide fundraising activities estimated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade as of 22nd, 58.1 billion won, I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of the government and the people. We would like to report the support we are currently aware of from the Korean government and the Korean people. In addition to this, we are receiving support from many people and organizations. I would like to thank you again. 1. Support from the Korean government. The South Korean government stated that it would spare no effort during the 11th day of the earthquake. Starting with dispatching 102 rescue teams to Sendai as follows. We are implementing various material cooperation. 1. Dispatch of Korean rescue team. B. March 12, 2 rescue dogs and 5 staff, arriving at Haneda Airport. After that, he was active in Sendai City and Shiogama City, Miyagi Prefecture. After arriving at the rescue team, join the rescue team. B. On March 14, 102 rescue teams, including 2 staff members of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, arrive at Fukushima Airport via Narita Airport. After that, he was active in Sendai City and Tagaho City, Miyagi Prefecture. Moved to Niigata City on March 19 and waited. C. Returned in the afternoon of March 23. Return report ceremony from 1600 on the same day, meeting Park Yong-soo, director of the National Emergency Management Agency, Ambassador Muto, D. On March 25, a thank you message from Foreign Minister Matsumoto. Ambassador Muto communicated to Min Dong-suk, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade, 2. Relief supplies, B. March 17, water and other supplies for members arrived at Niigata Airport. B. March 19, approximately 100 tons of water and 6,000 blankets were transported to Narita Airport by charter flight. Others during March: 30,000 retort fried rice, 144,000 chocolate bars, 112,000 yokon, 120,000 bags of chocolate pie, 129,024 bags of ramen, 48,600 bags of soup, 3,600 bags of hardtack, retort rice about 100,000 meals, Korean glue 225 kilograms, drinking water 580 tons, PET bottle tea 14,000 bottles. We provided 4 mobile generators, 4,000 pairs of boots, 12,000 rubber gloves, and 6,000 blankets. April 5, 20,000 masks, 20,000 soaps, 3,500 work gloves. We transport 2,800 meals of retort cooked rice, worth a total of about 24 million yen, to Iwate Prefecture. C. In response to requests for support from Miyagi and Iwate prefectures, etc. The Korean government is considering support according to local needs. D. The Korean local government is also providing support to the disaster areas in Japan. E. There was an offer for a generator in response to the demand from Japan, which is running out of electricity. 2. Donation 1. Total amount of donations received to the Korean Red Cross Society as of 24th from South Korea through the Korean Red Cross Society. A donation of 215,579,474 yen to the Japanese Red Cross Society, about 3.2 billion yen of overseas relief money of 2,977,101,031 yen has been delivered. 2. Korean wave stars such as Bae Young-joon, athletes, universities, companies, etc. is actively raising funds, and as of 22nd it is 58.1 billion won, including donations from government agencies. Estimated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. 3. We also received donations from Korean government agencies. By the way, about the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, all staff including Secretary Kim Seong-won donated 24 million won. Communicated to the Korean Red Cross on the 24th. 3. Media. KBS, MBC, SBS and other stations broadcast special programs for Japan support fundraising. In particular, KBS hosted a charity concert active support activities such as live broadcasting nationwide. Newspapers are also conducting large-scale fundraising activities. 4. Bookkeeping from the 17th to the 23rd, 349 people booked in the bookkeeping conducted at the museum. 5. Other in Seoul, in many places such as Ishandong, Myeongdong, Dongdaemun Market, Namdaemun Market. Do your best, Japan. I pray that we can overcome the pain of Japan together and overcome the sadness and stand up again. The banner was seen. I would like to thank you again for your warm support. However, there was certainly a point that Koreans did not respond well after that. At a professional soccer match held in South Korea, a letter of intent to ask questions regarding the banner that slanders the Great East Japan earthquake. I would like to introduce it from Mr. Itsunori Onodera of the Liberal Democratic Party. At a professional soccer match held in South Korea, questionnaire regarding the banner that slanders the Great East Japan earthquake held in Jeonju, South Korea on September 27 this year. During the second match of the Asian Champions League quarter-finals, Cerezo Osaka vs Jeonbuk Hyundai, celebrating the big earthquake in Japan. On the stand on the Jeonbuk Hyundai side, a banner was hung up that slandered the Great East Japan earthquake. Following the indication of Cerezo Osaka, the banner was removed during the match. After the match, Cerezo Osaka submitted a protest statement to the Asian Football Confederation. The content written on the banner is considering the feelings of the victims of the Great East Japan earthquake. It is not acceptable at all. I don't think it's a problem that only Cerezo Osaka submits a protest statement. Based on this, I will ask the following questions. About this matter, Jeonbuk Hyundai, Korea Football Association, or has the Korean government officially announced an apology? 2. After receiving a protest statement from the Cerezo Osaka side, the Asian Football Confederation will primarily decide on the disposition of Jeonbuk Hyundai, but in view of the contents of the banner, the government of Japan against the Korean government, are you willing to request an investigation or apology regarding this matter? It was stating, compared to the huge amount of support money received from Taiwan, which amounted to 25.3 billion yen. It's easy to compare. It is an undeniable fact that we received a great deal of support from South Korea. I would like to thank you again. Thank you very much. That's all.